Okay, let me see that again. Welcome to all of you. That is your first class at St. Peter's and your first online class. My name is Al Siegel. I am once again here for GE502. This is my, I guess, my friend Bubba. Over the next 15 weeks, we'll go through the study of the learning process. There's a lot of different topics. The first thing I just want to draw your attention to, if you are not speaking in the course of the hangout, you would not mind muting yourself, background noise, and it's helpful if you keep your sound muted, and then once you're ready to speak, just unmute yourself, so this way we're not hearing anything in the background. And I know every semester there's always someone's smoke detector that doesn't work, so if you don't mind just keeping that, keep yourself on mute. Basically tonight is just this. It's me hovering through and trying for me to put a name with a face. It's for you to put a name with a face. It's for you to ask questions if you have any, to test how the hangout works. Because in week 5 we'll be doing the real class discussion. But tonight is, if we were sitting in a room in Jersey City, or we're doing this online, it's the same thing. It's an opportunity, like I said, for you to ask questions on anything related to the course, the textbook, the MyLab, assignments, anything. It's one of 2 times we'll meet in a synchronous format. The rest of the time will be, totally online. Please know there's there's 2 or 3 things. It's just important that if anything's going on with you, you keep in contact and let me know what's going on, okay? Because now I think next week the university is going to want to know, hey, how are these students participating in your class? And I'm going to look at Blackboard and see if they signed on, if they've done anything, to give an idea of, if they participated or not. So please make sure if anything comes up during the semester, you got to let me know, okay? I won't see you again in this manner for about a month, and then after that, not at all, unless you need to have, some type of discussion with me. It is fine for you to reach out to me in whatever way is appropriate. The only thing I ask is that if you have to call me, just give me a heads up you're going to call me, because unfortunately, I've been getting a ton of spammers calling my cell phone. So if I don't know the number, I'd answer my phone. Okay. So just give me an idea. If we have to talk in person, that's fine. If we have to talk in this kind of format, that's fine. But it's just important that you stay in contact if you need me for anything. You can tell me anything. So you've been good. You've been littering my email box, which is fine. That's what you should be doing. If I don't answer quickly enough, email me again. And some of you are good at doing that too. So I encourage that. That's the only way you're going to get stuff answered. And make sure you're comfortable with everything. The biggest thing I can tell you is, please, this is not a self-paced course, okay? That doesn't mean you can wait until week 14 to start doing all the work. Okay? You need to get on top of this today, okay? And most of you, like I said, I'm looking at Blackboard now. Most of you have done the discussion board for the week. There are 2 sample assignments, and they are just that. The sample discussion board, if you've never used Blackboard before, there's a sample Blackboard assignment, which is just a submission of a Word document. And then there's a sample, the effective teaching assignment, that's in MyLab. It's not required. It doesn't matter what you write for the answers. It's an opportunity for you to make sure that you can go through the submission process. Okay. Generally, I'll grade stuff, hopefully within 48 hours of when it's due. I'll try and get on multiple times during the week. Sometimes it doesn't always happen, but I'll try my best to get stuff done as quickly as possible if we need to, and then try and give you as much feedback on what you submit as quickly and timely as possible. Everything is covered. Make sure you watch the video that I left for you on YouTube. I posted the link under week 1, the orientation video. That's, for the most part, all the major things you need to worry about throughout the course. Review all the information that's on Blackboard. I don't think there's anything that's missing. If you come across a broken link or you come across something you don't understand, please reach out to me and let me know, and we'll work through that. What else? the course is pretty straightforward. I don't think there's too much work in any given week. I give you 3 weeks of no work to have the opportunity to work on the learning disabilities paper. So really, there's little to no, or little to no reason why you wouldn't be able to get stuff done in a timely manner. Like I said, if need be, if something comes up that we have to deal with, let's deal with it. Okay. Let's not, let's not let it go. All right. Can I answer any questions for anybody about anything course related, Google Hangouts related, university related? I'm in the confines of my basement. I think all the kids are sleeping, so ask away. I've got plenty of time.
Can you hear me?
I certainly can. I want to call you by name, Erica. Go ahead.
Hi, yes, I'm Erica. I just figured this whole thing out. Did I miss anything in the past 5 minutes?
No, you missed me rambling. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So,
Thank you.
tonight is just what you see is that's it. I don't have anything formal planned. I'm just it's an opportunity, like I said, for you to meet me, for me to meet you, for you to test how this all works. Because when we do it for real in a couple of weeks, it's going to count. So I want to make sure that you're good with how it all works. So
okay, great. Thank you.
That's pretty much it. Are there any questions that I can answer about anything course related, book related, university related?
Yeah, I have a question about the discussion board assignments.
I believe, yep, that's Dominic. Yep, go ahead.
I'm not sure if there's anywhere that you put it, but for like responses, do you want us to respond to like 1 or 2 people?
Yeah, I believe the discussion board should have a minimum of, you should respond to 2 people. Okay. And the quality of what we don't want is, oh yeah, I agree with this one. You made some great points that you put a period at the end of the sentence. We really need to, respond properly to the content of the other person's posting. Okay, you don't want to just, I agree, I disagree. You kind of have to further the discussion by the postings you're making. You should be responding for every discussion board. You should be responding to 2 people, including the meet and greet discussion board.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Who else has questions for me? There's someone who's like got a list of about 10 questions that they want to just throw at me. Let me just make sure. Let me go through the group chat here and make sure that I got everybody. If you've never taken an online course before, if you have taken an online course before, please be sure you budget your time appropriately. Okay, please do not, I'll get to it tomorrow, then tomorrow comes and you don't do it. Okay, it's really important that you keep on track. There's not a lot of work. You could finish the whole course in 2 weeks. If you said, I have nothing better to do, I'm going to bang everything out in 2 weeks, with the exception of the discussion boards where you have to wait for someone else to post, you could do everything in 2 weeks. Approximately. If you did this full time every day for 2 weeks, should be done. I'm not suggesting you do that, but you can't wait until week 13 and say, I'm going to do it all in 2 weeks, starting in week 13. Okay? Because I know really after Easter's early this year, but come, the middle of April, it's crunch time. All right. And you've taken other classes and you've got other stuff going on. It's important that, you just keep on track. Okay. And not fall behind. All right. Because at some point I have to take the grades that are not submitted and kind of convert them to a 0, to give you a better idea of where you stand. Because I don't want you to have a false sense that, oh, I'm doing well when, you're really not. Okay. Any questions or comments I can answer? Anything? I'm just.
Is there a specific day that you're going to have these video calls?
The only other one it's Thursday. Look at my calendar. Hold on. It is Thursday. It's on the syllabus, but February. I want to say it's the 15th. Yes, Thursday, February 15th. That'll be the one that counts. There's no, if you didn't get on today, that's not the end of the world. If you don't get on the other one, then you'll have something to do in lieu of the fact you don't get on. But that's February 15th at 9 o'clock. You know, there's never a good time. And now I've got 24 people in the class, which I wasn't expecting because we generally cap lower. But I've got 24 in the class. I know I'm not going to be able to get 24 there. So exactly what I'm doing now is recording and this will stream to YouTube. So if you're not here, you can just watch the rerun. There'll be some questions to answer about the next hangout, but that's the only other one we're going to have. Certainly, if you feel the need, you want to talk to me face to face about anything, we can do this. That's fine. But I found that most people tell me they want, you know, they signed up for an online class, not a class where they have to meet a certain time. So we're just going to do it one more time for the semester.
Okay, thank you.
Really?
Hi, can you kind of go into more detail of the discussion board formats? Because your format is a little different than the one that I just finished. We had a topic paper that we had to write and post. And then the discussion was based on the paper that we posted, and we had to respond to everybody's questions. So how does your discussion board format work?
The format, the discussion boards are generally based off of case studies. Where I've asked you something focused to respond to, and respond to a paragraph or two, and then responding to two members of the class. I want to say, Diane News. Most of them are practical related. I am not a theoretical person. I've never been. So all the discussion board stuff is practically based on, here's a scenario. Dover Elementary, which I think is next week. You will, I'm getting feedback from somebody. You'll read the case study, you'll respond to the questions that I post, and then you'll have another 5 to 12 people in the class.
So everyone will respond, and then we have to kind of give our opinions or ask a question about the responses.
Everyone's going to respond to the initial posting that I have with the questions, and then everyone will respond to at least two other people in the class. That makes sense?
And the case study you can find on Blackboard. It's not in the My Pearson text.
I'm sorry, say that again?
The case studies can be located on Blackboard and not in the
Everything that you need is on Blackboard. Hold on. Sure. That is. There we go. Everything's on Blackboard, week by week, except the Pearson stuff you will answer directly on the MyLab site, and then I will pull your grades over from Pearson to Blackboard. In each weekly folder, if there's a Pearson assignment, there's a link in there. So once you purchase your subscription, you can link right to that. You can hit that link and it'll take you right to the Pearson site. So you won't ever really have to log on more than once to the Pearson site. You'll log on when you create your account, and it'll link my class on Blackboard with my class on Pearson. And then you can just hit those links in each week.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Sure. What else can I answer? Let's see if I missed anything.
Hey Al, which day is the discussion boards due by during the week?
Generally, work should be submitted by the Monday of the following week at really Tuesday. So I say Monday, 11 to 9. Okay. Now, if it comes in at 12:30 on Tuesday, I'm not staying up today. Okay. But you should really stick to those deadlines, because if you miss like 2 or 3, you're in a pretty deep one. Okay, so I'm generally looking for Tuesday midnight of week.
Thank you, Al.
Welcome.
And once we post by Tuesday midnight, how long do we have to respond to those that are responding to our posts?
Well, ideally, no one's waiting till the last minute to post. I think you should be able to post your initial response and respond to 2 people by that Tuesday midnight.
Okay.
It's been my experience that, most people don't wait until the last minute, so you shouldn't have an issue hitting the 3 posts by the Tuesday midnight.
Okay.
What else can I answer? I feel like I missed people. Oh, no, I didn't get you. And certainly, if by some reason missed your giving you the point for tonight on Blackboard, just let me know. But I think I got everybody. I hope I got everybody. Didn't see you. Let's see. No, Victoria. No. Let's see. Nope. I think I got everybody. No, I missed. Oh, I gave somebody a freebie. Okay. Oh, I saw your name pop up. Where the heck did I put? Okay. So if I'm just gonna literally, as the name implies, I'm going to hang and wait. I know there's a couple people that said they were going to come a little bit later. So if you're welcome to stay as long as you want. If not, then I will see you online again on February 15th. Your first assignments are due by next Tuesday, which is the meet and greet discussion board. And then please, I give you the first week to go through everything on Blackboard. If this is your first online class and your first class at St. Peter's, please make sure you go through everything with the finest tooth comb, and make sure that you understand everything. Excuse me. And if there's anything you don't, make sure that you ask me, and I will. I'll go over it with you. If we have to do something like this, that's fine. But it's important that you understand everything, due dates, where you find stuff. I know it can be daunting, but I think the course is laid out pretty good, so you can find everything rather easily. So,
I have one more question.
Sure.
What is the format for the chapter quizzes?
I'm sorry, what's the format for?
The chapter quizzes.
It's multiple choice. And the quizzes take the place of the final exam. So it's anywhere from like 5 to 10 questions a chapter, and they're all multiple choice. I don't think any of them are dramatically difficult. I, again, try to be practical. For those of you that are either in the Master of Science in Teaching program, if you're in the Ed Leadership program, and if you have to take, at some point, have to take a praxis exam, regardless really of what area you're in, I try to use those type of questions and those chapter quizzes to get you into that thinking mode of how to prepare for the praxis exam, because a lot of that stuff you'll see is scenario based, especially not. I mean, the teaching ones, but definitely the principals, the school administrators exams, they are almost all scenario based. So I'd like to get into that. I'm not a theory kind of guy like that. So. But I think you could sit there and take the quiz with the book. It'll be fine. And I give you 2 opportunities to take each quiz. I'll take the higher the cheaper.
Did you say 2 hours for each quiz?
No, it's on. Now wait a minute. Don't let me lie. I don't think I time limit this. Let me see.
There's a lot of echo. I can't understand you quite well.
I'm sorry.
There's a lot of echo. No.
Hold on.
I can't.
One more time, Erica.
Oh, now I can hear you better.
There we go. I found the culprit. Go ahead.
Thank you. There was a lot of reverberation. I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just trying to remember if I time limit the quizzes or not. Let me just look at one. I don't think I know you have to do it in one sitting, but I don't think. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. I don't want to lie and say I do and I don't, or vice versa. No, it's not week 2. I think there's one in week 3. Yeah, week 3. Okay, chapter 4 quiz. Let's see. Edit the test options. And I do. No, I don't time you for the quizzes because I don't want you to have to feel rushed. I'd rather you do well on them. So you can have however much time you need to take them. But I would be careful, like, you don't want your browser or anything to time out. But I don't see why you couldn't functionally do those quizzes in an hour, and probably much less. But I'm being conservative. So.
And are they due the following Monday as well, or are they due the same day?
Any work that's in the week is due by that following Monday, unless I specify it otherwise. Which I don't think there's very little that wouldn't be. So, like for let's say for 2 weeks, when you go into week 2, week 2 is just the Dover Elementary case study. So you would read the case study and then post a discussion board. So that would be week 3. Now there are some weeks, I think week 4, I have a bunch of different assignments from the MyLab. You don't have to wait till week 4 to do the week 4 assignments. You know what I mean? I would think if this is, like if it was me, I'd probably try and get whatever I can. You could certainly double up on weeks. Like I know week 4 has more assignments, but week 2 doesn't have a lot. You don't have to wait until, it's Monday, it's a new week, or Tuesday, I can start doing this week's work. You could if you want to stay on pace, but if you want to try and get a little bit more done, feel free to go ahead. And I will grade if you go ahead. The only thing I can't do is the discussion board if no one else has posted. What I'll do is I'll grade your initial post, and let's say it's fine, it'll be 20 out of 30, and then I'll say, in the comments when 2 people respond, please, please make your reply postings, and I'll grade those.
So is the week 2 discussion board due this Monday or the following Monday? No, 59.
The only thing that's next Monday is the meet and greet discussion board.
Okay.
Which most of you, and I will get on there, and I will. This is the one time I will try to do posting. Everyone's posting. I won't do that in every other forum, but that's what I will. I'll try to find something nice to update everybody.
Thank you.
I think, did I get everybody? Just want to go through my list one more time and make sure. I got everybody. I didn't see Michelle, Mantha, Bianca, Rhonda. I saw Tim, Mariah, Victoria, and feel free to yell at me and say, "Hey, I'm right here." Valerie, Victor, Maria, Kurt, Katie, and that's it. So I think I got everybody else. If I didn't call your name, it means I got you. So, or I didn't pronounce it well at all, which is entirely possible. Other things I can answer for you, questions or anything I can. It is absolutely your time to, fire away. And certainly, if you, like I said, if you have stuff that comes up, in a week or whatever, email, or if you want to do this, that's fine. I am in the confines of the basement, so I can answer you from work, I can answer from here. It doesn't matter. So, like I said, I will be on for a little bit while longer. I will probably at some point sometimes I'll do like a virtual office hour. I'll just say, hey, I'm doing a hangout. I'm going to be on for questions, or it's week 8, and you haven't seen me in a while. If you want to talk to me, I'm here. And if not, then you can watch me do the dishes, whatever. So, but if you want to talk to me, please, that's the biggest thing I can tell you. Just make sure you reach out if you have any issues. So. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm here if you need me. If not, you're welcome to stay as long as you want, or as you're welcome to hit the hang up button right now. Doesn't matter. But I'm here if you need it. If not, good luck this semester, especially those of you that are starting new and also starting at the university. So I'll be here. Otherwise, good luck. Be in touch.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Yep, you too. I'm still on.
Good night.
Good night. On. Here's a link.
Good night.
Good night.
Look at microphone. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, how are you?
Good.
So I see somebody here. I want to talk to her. I don't know who is she. I don't know the names. Oh, Michelle. She left.
Yeah, well, at one point we had about 15 people here, so.
Okay.
Any questions or any concerns I can answer for you?
No. I want to hear somebody talking. I don't know. I want to meet somebody, see somebody, talk to him, you know.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hi. Sorry, I couldn't figure out the whole plug-in thing.
Me
That's
too.
okay.
I had such a hard time.
Yeah.
Very difficult. Yes. Yeah. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you. So we are taking the same class. We are taking the same class. So why are you doing that? You are taking something. You are doing you are a teacher. You are something. I don't know. How about you?
Oh, I want to be. I'm going for my teaching.
Oh, you are going for the teaching. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Career changer.
Yeah.
Where are you coming from?
Well, I have a bachelor's in psychology, but I didn't do anything with that.
Okay.
So I graduated in 2014, so I waited a while to go back to school. So now I'm back in school. This is my second semester.
Okay, good.
The second semester. That's great.
And what what do you want to teach?
I want to do special education.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, so right now I'm doing the K through 6, and then when I'm done with that, they said I can come back and do the endorsement for special education.
Okay.
So that's my end goal.
Okay. A good goal to have. There's always going to be demand for special education teachers.
Yeah, I work in a school right now, so that's why I want to do it, because I work as a paraprofessional in a school for kids with special needs. So I like that. So that's why I decided to come back to school.
Good. Okay. That's good to hear. You said this is your second semester?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Any questions or any issues with the course I can answer for you?
No, not at all. It was just I never used this Google Hangout, so I had a hard time. I said I had to download it, and then I had it downloaded, but for a long time I couldn't access the microphone and the camera.
Okay.
So I switched over. I was working on one laptop, and then I switched over to another, and then it allowed me to do it on here. So I just have to figure out how to do it on the other one.
Okay.
So, but I figured it out.
Yeah, exactly. If you're seeing and hearing, then you're in good shape. So.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, said we'll see you in week 5 for the real classroom discussion.
Okay.
But
so this was just to come on and see if we could get on. All right.
You can get on, and hey, I'm a real person.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.